Aries, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your mid-May 2022 monthly tarot reading. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. My apologies, Aries, this reading is a little bit late. I have been under the weather. I'm still actually recovering, so I do apologize if I don't sound like my normal self. All right, so with this reading, Aries, I'm looking at the rest of May. Let's see what you have coming up, Aries. What does Aries have coming up? Looking at the rest of May, please. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Also, if you could please give this video a thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate that. Aries. All right, so we do have the Queen of Cups crossed by the Knight of Swords. We do have the Page of Swords at your foundation. Interesting. So next, I'm looking at the recent past for Aries. Those of you that have been with me for a while, you know that I like the jumpers. These all just jumped out and they were upright. You could be dealing with a water sign, so Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You also may be dealing with an air sign, so Gemini, Libra, or maybe Aquarius. We do have the Ace of Cups in the recent past. Okay. Next, I'm looking at what's crowning you, looking at the rest of May. So what's crowning Aries? We have Strength. Could be dealing with a Leo. Next, I'm looking at the near future for Aries. Okay, we have the Eight of Coins. Next, I'm looking at your power here, the rest of May. For Aries, please. What is Aries' power? You have the Hanging Man. Okay, so next I'm looking at how others are viewing you. How do others view Aries? We have the Three of Wands. Next, I'm looking at hopes and fears. We have the Knight of Cups. All right, so now I'm looking at the outcome. So this is energy that you will experience at the end of May going into June. What is the outcome for Aries, please? We have the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Coins in this deck. All right. Overall energy, looking at the rest of May, you have the Eight of Wands. This is a really nice reading. Okay. So news is coming in very quickly. Suddenly, it will be when you least expect it, Aries. Definite communication. This also could be you. You could be suddenly reaching out to someone. Maybe you were holding back, but this could be something that you're doing suddenly. And it could be maybe after you gain some sort of fresh perspective, because I do see that happening. This is a positive shift in the energy. And so for some of you, news, communication could come in. There could be a lot of communication, maybe you and another person going back and forth. This could be communication between, multiple different parties. We have air energy, we have water. I mean, this could be with your family for some of you. You have the Ten of Cups here. And wow, look at this. We have the Knight of Wands. Here's the Chariot. There's the High Priestess. Okay, so when it comes to moving forward, wow, we see you empowered. We see you in the driver's seat. And your intuition is on point. I mean, for many of you, this is your energy. This is you listening to your intuition. And I mean, you may feel impulsive here. You could have been withholding or holding back. Definitely maybe more reserved in the past, open but still reserved. And then we see you taking action. I mean, this is physical travel. Some of you are actually traveling. This could be by vehicle, this could be plane. You could be going on vacation. Maybe some of you are traveling to see family, or vice versa. Someone could be traveling to see you. This is physical travel. Others, I mean, you could be moving. You could be moving house or moving up within your career. For others, you have the Eight of Pentacles here. You may be traveling for work. Some of you, this is a new job. This is a card of victory. But, you know, maybe you had to go through some things to, you know, achieve this victory, this success, Aries. But this is a very fast-paced energy. Things are going to happen fast at certain times. Definitely. So when things do pick up for you, because they definitely will, just be ready. Just be ready. We see you open, we see you intuitive. Some of you, you've been studying, you've done your research. This is a little bit of spying energy. So you could have been spying on someone, investigating something or someone. For some of you with this combination, this was preparing yourself. This is getting ready. Yeah, this is mentally and emotionally preparing yourself to move forward. This is maybe doing some fact checking. Very open energy here. This is nice. Very open, very compassionate, receptive. And so, I mean, you could be giving someone love. You could be talking to someone. This is you very open, very receptive. Very generous energy here I'm getting with this. But it's also highly intuitive, directly connected here to spirit, source. Yeah, and I feel like you're going to move forward, or maybe reach out to someone, or physically even travel. You're going to do this when you feel like it's the right time. And see, normally with the Knight of Swords, normally, you know, he's someone who rushes into things. He can make hasty decisions, and he tends to regret them later on. He's just a knight. So knights are an immature energy. But with strength here, being the major arcana, this is you fighting that urge. This is you calming down. This is you doing your research, but you still may need more information, because some of you, this could be spying online if you are watching someone. I mean, there could be driving by, you know, a place, driving by someone's house or business or something like that. But yeah, for some of you, I mean, you're trying to gain a fresh perspective. I feel like that's what you're trying to do. And you could be doing this at a distance. And so you could be trying to learn maybe a new trade for some of you. Maybe you're teaching yourself. You could be taking some classes. For others, I mean, take how it resonates. It could be on the love front. It could be something with family. Some of you waiting to move. You're waiting, but the energy will shift. And when it does, you're ready. You're ready. And we see you moving forward very quickly. Could even be, for some of you, changing directions very suddenly here. But it's for the positive. You have the Eight of Pentacles in the near future, which is you working. If you don't work for a living, you're investing your time, your energy into something. Could be a project, could be your home. You're investing time, energy, and some of you are working from home even, or you're taking classes at home, waiting on landing a new job. Some of you are definitely spiritual beings, or, I mean, you could be becoming more spiritual, especially if you resonate with the feminine, which you do not have to be female to resonate with the feminine. We all have masculine and feminine qualities, and so it doesn't matter. But some of you are very, very spiritual beings, or you're becoming more spiritual. Yeah. You're evolving. Some of you are evolving at this moment. Now, how other people are viewing you, we have the Three of Wands. So other people are viewing you at a distance. And so, again, maybe you're working from home, or there's some sort of physical travel. Maybe you can't be with someone directly, maybe under the same roof for whatever reasons. For some of you, you've met someone online, or you may meet someone online, and it could be that, you know, they're in a different location. Maybe you're working to try to be with them. I do see physical travel coming up. Yeah, so if this is not your energy, maybe checking someone out, doing some spying. I mean, it could be that someone's watching you. Someone may be in love with you or falling for you, or I mean, this could be mutual, definitely. Because I definitely see you definitely being watched, but I feel like you're watching someone as well. You're very patient, and you're trying to gain a fresh perspective. You're trying to maybe see a situation or see something from a different perspective. Others, you're maybe trying to see what this person is doing, especially if it's a love interest, or your person if you're separated. It could be due to work. You're observing. You're trying to see what this person is up to. Do they have anybody else? Do they have other love interest and things like that? You definitely could be looking at their social media. And then the outcome is the Ten of Coins, which is great. And so if this is what you're waiting on, Ten of Coins can be a cycle wrapping up. But for some of you, I mean, it could be an inheritance. It could be your family growing. Others, you're moving house. Some of you are maybe teaching yourself a new trade. You could be starting a new business. Let's do some clarifying. Whatever this is very positive. Yes, you have to be patient. The energy will shift. Some of you will have to travel. It could be for work. But this is financial abundance. It's wealth. And so this is long-term wealth. This is family money. And so there could be an inheritance. Maybe some of you are waiting on an inheritance or something like that. There's a wait here. but it's not in vain. And so this is coming in. The energy will shift. I do apologize for background noise, Aries. All right. So I am clarifying the Hanging Man. We have the King of Cups. Okay. Let's look at the Page of Swords. Please clarify the Page of Swords for Aries. So we have the Moon. So for some of you, a Cancer or a Pisces may be significant. Yeah, this is some unknowns. You need more information. This is you maybe studying someone, watching someone. It could be watching someone at night. This is you doing some research. You could be doing this secretly. This could be something that you're hiding. Take it however it resonates. But there's some unknowns, which is what I got earlier. There's some unknowns. You're trying to gain a fresh perspective, or you're trying to gain clarity. You're trying to get more information. Let's look at the Knight of Swords. Okay, as I see that, we have the King of Pentacles. So some of you could be dealing with possibly, could be like a Taurus, Gemini. This for me is Gemini. And King of Pentacles is Taurus. So it could be a Taurus, Gemini cusper. Or, you know, this could be someone who's a challenge. This could be the person who is reaching out to you, that you're hearing from suddenly. Could be a Knight of Swords. Could be in regards to money, family money for some of you. Let's see, what is the Three of Wands? Three of Wands is exploring new areas. Threes represent growth. And so how others are viewing you is you're growing or expanding. If you are a business owner, it could be expanding your business. You are waiting for your ships to come in, but they're coming. You just have to be patient. Now, we do have two kings here. So you could be dealing with a King of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a King of Cups. We do have the Queen of Cups here. So this could be, you know, someone that you're in love with or someone that you have feelings for. Yeah, so with the Three of Wands, we have the Eight of Swords. So there is unnecessary worry here. So because you're waiting, and this tends to happen often, because you're waiting, you're starting to really worry now. You know, are my ships coming in? Am I waiting in vain? And all of that. But just try to stay positive. There's some unknowns here and some fear. And so that's, you know, that's why we have this Eight of Swords energy. But it's good. I mean, you have strength crowning you. Yeah, so next I was actually looking at strength. You have the Three of Pentacles. So for some of you, Capricorn may be significant. But this could be something at work. You could be working with a Leo. For some of you, this may have something to do with work or a contract. It's another three. So there could be three or more people involved in a situation. Let's take a look at the Eight of Wands. What is the Eight of Wands? Just to get a little bit more information. But the Eight of Wands is positive. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. So something that was moving at a snail's pace, you will see things take off. And it will be sudden. For some of you, you're traveling for work. For others, this is news in regards to a job. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. Again, so you have it in the recent past. You do have the Moon as a clarifier. I mean, strong psychic vibes here. But this is healing energy. I mean, some of you, you've healed. So if you went through some sort of trauma, you've healed. You're healing. You're good, Aries. All right, let's take a look at your love life. Of course, this can be new love coming in. You may have met someone online. Okay, some of you, you could be meeting someone with children or a child. We have children. Your love life is being affected by children. So if you are already partnered, I mean, it could be something going on with your kids, or, you know, if your person has kids, it could be something with a kid, of course, that is interfering with your love life in some way. Sometimes this card does come out when someone is being childish, so just keep that in mind. Let's see if we got any more jumpers for Aries looking at their love life. Some of you may meet someone at work. But let's see. True love. This is a romance of a lifetime. Wow, okay. Beautiful. I mean, look at this. I mean, first card out, Queen of Cups with the Ace of Cups. I mean, it could be that you're loving yourself and this is you reconnecting with your inner child for some of you. I mean, it's great energy. So if you needed, you know, to make some you time to love yourself and things like that, maybe pamper yourself, then do that. Let's see, what else do we have for Aries looking at their love life for the rest of May? We do have the Knight of Cups here on the hopes and fears. If you are already maybe involved with somebody, maybe you want to get married, or maybe you want to propose, whatever it is, because we have the Knight of Cups here with the 10 of Coins. Maybe some of you are getting ready for marriage. Kids, could be a pregnancy for some of you. And you may hear about this suddenly. Interesting. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So, some of you need to let joy in. Interesting. Some of you, I mean, you have true love coming in. It could be a connection with a child for some of you. For others, this could be you reconnecting with your inner child. This is you maybe loving yourself, healing. For some of you, loving your job. This is happiness. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. So these two came out together. So, I mean, that's the guidance here, especially on the love front, but, you know, across the board. Follow your heart. What does your heart tell you to do? I mean, this is beautiful energy, really. For some of you, with this combination and these psychic vibes, what's needed is you going off and spending some time by yourself. I don't like to use this term, but I'm not saying in a bad way, but you may need to go someone for like a minute. Go off and just spend some time alone. clear your mind. And I see both masculine and feminine doing this. It doesn't matter who you resonate with. I see you definitely around the time of Taurus season coming to an end and Gemini season just beginning. I see many of you Aries going off and spending some time alone. You need to clear your mind. Someone may be in your ear. So if you resonate with that, just go off, spend some time alone. I feel like it's going to help just clear out any sort of negative thoughts, fear, whatever it is. And it's going to bring in that balance. For some of you, you need to ground yourself. Let's look at career for Aries, please. But yeah, follow your heart. Aries. Interesting. Focus on your priorities. When you put your focus, where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. That's what this is. And so again, going out, maybe traveling. This could be local travel to maybe like a country area, a grassy area where there's trees, where you maybe can sit outside in the grass. I feel like that's good for you. If you can do something like that, maybe go to a park, that's a good idea. And when you do that, you're actually going to, for some of you, you're just going to clear your head, your mind of all of that clutter. But then for others, I mean, you will gain a fresh perspective, or maybe just realize something. For some of you, it may just be like an aha moment. But yeah, needing to focus on what's important, what's really important. That's where you should put your focus and attention. For some of you, it could be a new job, but this would be something you love doing. All right, let's see what signs you're dealing with. Water, and I mean water is coming through very strong here. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and at the bottom of the deck we have Sagittarius. So very nice, Aries. I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed. Also go check me out on Facebook, Instagram. I'm now on TikTok. Just make sure that you do only follow the links that I provide. There are a lot of fake accounts out there, so just be careful. If you're interested in having a private reading, my website information is down below. All right, guys, have a great month.